Aloha, everybody. Hope you're doing well today. Uh, just been slowing down the pace of putting out videos and really relaxing into my regular schedule a little bit more. I have filmed some content, getting more focused on topics as I go, just taking notes of different potential topics, doing a little bit of uh, research or working the topic a little bit, taking some notes and figuring out how I'm going to say it, what I'm going to say, and how and what flow, and really planning it out a little bit better and thinking about shorts and long forms and how to utilize the different content. Uh, just really taking this a little bit more specific and focused and not as rushed. The 30-day challenge is awesome, but now that we've completed that challenge, it allows for the opportunity at the end of the evening to not force a video out just to get it done, but to actually uh, just take it into the next day and continue to work on it and get creative with it. Maybe put that video out as a short the next day, and then a day or two later, put it out in long form. So you're getting two pieces of content for the same general video and information. I don't know. Other than that, all is well. Watched the Ohio State football game last night and this morning, and then watched the Cleveland Browns football game today. It is like night and day, or I don't know how to say it. Watching an organization like Ohio State in football compared to an organization like Cleveland and the Browns, it's just two totally different. You'd think they're both football, and one, is even a professional, team and an organization, and you'd think that the professional one would just be more dialed in than the college one, but it just doesn't work out like that. Like Ohio State last night into this morning, they won 56-0, and I'm looking at that like, okay, every play, every moment, every inch matters. And if you really run an organization at that level, you could do that week in and week out for an entire season and into the playoffs. And then in the playoffs, do that as well to get to the championship. And then do that in the championship, you win the championship. So Ohio State runs it like that. But then you look at the next day, you watch the Cleveland Browns, and it's hit or miss. You don't know what you're going to get. Something is lacking in the organization for the consistency to not be there, and the level of focus and the details. I know there's one thing, like in college, it matters a lot more. You haven't made it to the league yet, to the NFL. You're in college, and you're in a system of learning, and your goal is to do well in school, and then you've got the football, and that's your opportunity for the best life, and you give your all. And there's so much more of that. You're not getting paid like crazy. You're not already, in the life with the family as much, and you've got all your money, and you're focused on different things. And then football is a job per se. It becomes a job for some. Some can maintain that level of focus and can play at that high level in college and in the pros, but some don't. And I don't know. It's just interesting, and it's a long season for both. Uh, Ohio State could not be so dialed in, and I could be saying the same thing, but different. The Browns could get dialed in, and it could switch. So it's early. Ohio State is 2-0, and the Browns are now 0-1. The Browns played a really good team. I actually do think the Dallas Cowboys could win the NFC Championship this year if they play like that through the whole season and into the playoffs. They actually could do something in the playoffs. And with Ohio State, if they just keep this going, this is one of the best rosters I've ever seen in college football. And I'd say the same thing about the Cleveland Browns. They've got a great roster, but there's a lot of new and working parts, and there's injuries, and there's a lot more happening in that play that causes some of the things that are happening. So it's a long season, but I just figured this is an opportunity. That's what's going on. It's Saturday, Sunday for me. What a blessing to live a life in which I can actually watch football and relax. And I work hard during the week. I get that done. And then that balance. It's a blessing to be able to live in such a world where we can do that, where we can enjoy ourselves. It really doesn't matter, but what matters to me is me, and it's taking care of myself. And even though I'm about the mission, I can take a breather and relax and have hobbies and interests. We all can do that. And other than that, life's good. Just keeping focused. I got work. Still focused on making videos. Football season started. We're watching a new show, Poker Face. It's been really good. I do recommend Poker Face. It's on Peacock. And yeah, all in all, hope you're all doing well. And I've been keeping an eye on the different 30-day challengers, and a lot of our fellow challengers are in the lull and creating the better content, I'm sure, and finding that balance and that pace and how much more detail I'm sure we can put into our videos and produce quality content and go into the niche. Some are focused on niching down and launching something totally new. So that's awesome. And yeah, let's just keep this thing going. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I did produce a short video about comments are everything and about is YouTube a social network. Please, if you get a chance, view that, like that, comment on that. I'd like to get that really rolling. Gonna put out some more content, long form, about comments and about YouTube being a social network in the coming days. And that's that. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the comment section down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and double aloha to all of y'all. Aloha.